Jake and Caitlin are two college students who try to manage their time between school and work and how they deal with their mental health. According to statistics, about 23.3% of college students drop out due to stress and poor time management. Only 30% of students come back for re-enrollment. One of the tools that you can use to manage your time would be to make a to-do list and put the most important tasks on top of first as a reminder to make it your priority. Between midterms and finals, the rate of anxiety goes up by 60%. This number increases because of the thinking that they will not pass said class or not have enough time to study due to going to school and working at the same time. Some experts recommend that to reduce anxiety and to help with mental health, you can go enjoy your favorite hobbies and hang out with friends. Studies have shown out of the 200 students that they sampled, only 151 experienced anxiety before an exam. That is about 75.5% of students. This is an example of why students have some difficulties on their academic performance, leading to midterms and finals. Sources do say that some students use an app called Evernote. This app can create a checklist and write out some important notes as well. It can make voice notes and allow students to take photos and notes to help them be better prepared for their exams. Another app is called My Study Life. This app helps students make a schedule to help balance out their school's responsibilities and their personal lives.
One of my favorite things to do is, I remember I have things to do, is put a reminder in my phone. So, because I have a really bad problem with being on my phone. Okay. So when I have a reminder, I'm like, oh, I've got to go do this by a certain time. Mm-hmm. So throughout the day, I get 5 or 6 reminders just telling me of what I need to do for the day. So that's pretty much the way I balance it and being able to make sure I get my stuff done on time. I think my sister Caitlin has much better ways of managing her time, and I need to learn from her. So mine is, instead of going to UNC Wilmington, I decided to come to Charlotte my freshman year because I work close to home. Mm-hmm. And being close to home, I had to stay, being able to drive on the weekends back and forth.
Right.
So because of that, I would say instead of having consequences, my academics flourished.
Right.
Rather than having issues with my academics. However, I feel like personally, not relating to work, I need to put more time into my academics in order to have better grades.
Right. Do you say it's harder? Do you think it's harder to manage your time and going to school at the same time right now?
Yes, I would say so. Just because I have so much stuff going on outside of work, school, just a bunch of social activities, so it's hard to be able to be pretty much 2 places at once.
So, since working and going to school, at first, my first year of college, I did get a job. And I did have a little setback with academics, but since then I've better learned to time manage both school and work and involvement outside of that as well.
Okay, perfect. What would you say the most hardest thing is to be doing school and going to work at the same time? What do you say is the most hardest part?
I would say just knowing your priorities with your homework and studying for exams, because often you could put that back and focus more on your work because that is your source of income, but at the end of the day, just getting your priorities in line.
I would say overall, yes. Normally when I go to bed at night, I kind of do an overview in my brain of what I did during the day. Sometimes I feel really accomplished. Sometimes I feel like I've done nothing, but I would say for the most part, I do feel accomplished. So I try to be as busy as possible, always.
And that was that, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoy this episode that I made just about time management. Also, I hope it helped you find some helpful tips through these amazing students who have worked hard. And once again, this has been Time Management, and my name is Sammy. I hope you have a wonderful day.